What's going on, soldiers? Welcome to Whiteboard Bible Studies for those who are new. And for those who are returning viewers and or subscribers to the channel, welcome back. This is chapter 4. This is day 4 for us, okay, in our, training of this Bible, as we're going to read this thing every single day, chapter by chapter, from the very front of this book to the very back. For those who have not seen the first 3 videos or who are not familiar with the first 3 chapters of the Bible, please feel free to go and watch the first 3 videos as I read throughout, the entire chapters and give my summaries and even, some depictions of what's being, read in those chapters, so that you can just have a better understanding of what's going to get into in this chapter right here. All right, so let's get it started. And Adam knew Chua his woman, and she conceived and bore Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from Yahuah. Now, for those who aren't familiar with this channel, I do read from the Sefer translation of the Bible, so some of the words and the names of people are going to be written in Hebrew, but I do have a chart right here on this side where I take the Hebrew names and things of that nature and I translate them to the English. So Chua is Eve in the English, for those who are not familiar with that. All right, verse 2. And she again bore his brother Havel. Havel being, and also Cain. Cain is Cain in the English, and then Havel is Abel in the English. All right. And she again bore his brother Havel, and Havel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering to Yahuah. And Havel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And Yahuah had respect unto Havel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Now, this is a great reason as to why I, do these videos and will continue to do these videos. Because one thing that I've noticed throughout my life, speaking to people about the Bible, people, who were lifelong, you know what I'm saying, or at least what I believe, studiers of the Bible, who was always in church and things like that, and people who, really didn't have too much of a, relationship with the Most High, but they, did read the Bible, in some sense of it. I noticed that everyone has different, viewpoints, different, revelations and different ways of seeing what's being read in the Bible, and even just different thoughts. And so I know for me, I'm vegan, for those, who don't know, which nobody knows, I never said it on the channel, but I am vegan. And so one thing that I truly believe within myself is that the Most High has instructed us to also, eat plants. And so with that being the case, there is a channel that I watch. His name is the Minister of Wellness, Dr. Nathaniel Jordan. He's has a great channel for those who, want to be healthier, who want to learn, more about health, and, the right way to eat to heal the body. Please follow his channel, watch his channel. You will learn a lot, I promise you. But anyway, he brought up a great question, something that, I thought about, what, in terms of what I just read, which was that, Yahuah, why would Yahuah, right, who from all accounts reading the Bible, he wanted us to, eat the herbs and the fruits that grow from the tree. So why would he not respect, Cain's offering, which was according to, what I just read, the fruits, right? He offered up fruits to the Most High. Why would he, not respect that offering, but have respect for Havel's offering, which was the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof? Which is basically, basically saying that, he sacrificed, one of his sheep, because that's what Havel was. Havel was a keeper of sheep, as we're going to get into. So why would he respect the killing, right, of an animal as an offering to him, but he wouldn't respect the fruit that grows straight from the ground, right? That's just a question that I have. So again, why I do these videos, so that we can engage with one another. Someone might actually, have some type of revelation on what I just, stated, the question that I just brought up. So please, if you do, comment it below so that we can, engage. And if anyone else has this same question, they could have a greater understanding of it as well. So anyway, let's get back to it. We are now on verse 6. And Yahuah said unto Cain, why are you wroth? And why is your countenance fallen? If you do well, shall you not be accepted? And if you do not well, sin lies at your door. And unto you shall be his desire, and you shall rule over him. And Cain talked with Havel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Havel his brother, and slew him. For those who don't know what slew means, I have the definition right here, which means to kill, slay, or murder. All right, verse 9. And Yahuah said unto Cain, where is Havel your brother? And he said, I know not. Am I to guard my brother? And he said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries unto me from the ground. And you are now cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto you her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall you be in the earth. For those who do not know what vagabond means, I have the definition right here in the definitions chart. And a vagabond is a person who wanders homelessly and jobless. All right. Verse 13. And Cain said unto Yahuah, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from your face shall I be hidden. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me. And Yahuah said unto him, therefore, whosoever slays Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahuah set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So this is, to me, just another realization of just how amazing the Most High is. Because even though Cain killed his own brother, right, the Most High still had favor upon, Cain. Even though he did curse him, of course, but he still had favor upon him to the point where it was like, even though, yeah, you killed your own brother, let somebody try and kill you, right? He gonna get it sevenfold. You know what I'm saying? Vengeance gonna be on him sevenfold. So that just lets you know, like, Yahuah, all right, our Elohiym, first and foremost, he don't play about his word, right? What he says, what he means. So when he says, as we're going to learn, right, for people who don't know already, what he says about, revenge, right? And vengeance, right? That's for him, not for us. And so, yeah, that's just, something that, stands out to me. But anyway, verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahuah and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his woman, and she conceived and bore Cainach, and he built a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son Canaan. Again, for those who are reading in different translations, I do have the English translations of these names right over here because there's going to be several of them, as you can see. And I also did some like a sort of a family tree right here. So it can kind of, like I said, break it down in a more visual way of basically the lineages that's going to be I'm about to read off right now. So as of right now, like I said, you see right here, Cayenne left from where he was into the land of Nod, which is east of Eden. And, he was till of the ground. That's why I have this right here in this parentheses right here. And Cayenne and his woman, which we don't know the name, that's why I got a question mark. They bore their son Canaan, which is Enoch in English. All right, let's get back to the reading. This is verse 18. And unto Canaan was born Irad. Right here. And Irad beget Machuyael, which is right here. And Machuyael beget Mathushael. And Mathushael beget Lamech. And Lamech took unto him 2 women. The name of one was Adah, and the name of the other was Tasilah. And Adah bore Yavel. He was the father of such as dwelt in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Yuval. He was the father of all, such as handle the harp and flute. And Tasilah, she also bore Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sisters of Tubal Cain was Naamah. So an artificer, for those who don't know, is a skilled craftsman or inventor. All right. So now we are at verse 23. And Lamech said unto his women, Adah and Tasilah, hear my voice, ye women of Lamech, hearken unto my speech. For I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. And Adam knew his woman again, and she bore a son and called his name Shesh. For Elohiym said, she has appointed me another seed instead of Havel, whom Cain slain. And to Sheth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enosh. Then began men to call upon the name of Yahuah. So I know there was a lot of of lineages and a lot of names. Like I said, in this corner right here in this chart, I do have all of those names translated to English for those who are, like I said, reading a different version of the Bible than what I am. So yeah, this chapter was great. Like I said, it just gave a good depiction of the lineage starting from Adam in Yahuah, which is Eve in the English. So yeah, anyone who, like I said, have any questions or any comments of the video or of the content that was, placed in this video, please feel free to comment down below in the comment section. Let's engage with one another. At the end of the day, we are all at different levels. We all have different experiences. When it comes to reading the Bible, we all have, different minds at the end of the day. And I just say different places and stages when it comes to our relationship with Yahuah. So this is a great way, I believe, for all of us to be able to interact with one another, to be able to, like I said, help each other, to have a greater understanding of the Bible. And that's the reason why I want to just break these things down chapter by chapter. It just give us more of a focus on one chapter at a time. And so, yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all on day 5.